All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great NBA Saturday, and we gotta talk about it, man. What the hell's going on with Toronto? All right, 2 games after the All-Star break. I gotta admit, I did the live last night game, and I was like, okay, you know what? Throw the film away. They got caught sleepwalking. They're going to bounce back next game. They're going to get right. Well, tonight was next game. They didn't bounce back and they didn't get right. Wow, I got to be honest. I'm completely shocked. And more than anything, I'm shocked at the defense. The Toronto Raptors is a team, as I always say, man, they're built off of effort, 48 minutes of hard basketball, and 48 minutes of relentless defense. And when they're not playing defense, to me, that's alarming. I gotta be honest. We can go down. I can give you the stats and all of that here, but when you watch some of the things that you saw on the court tonight, it was some of the stuff that you don't see from them. The reason why I've always been so fond of them is the effort, the energy. I understand Steady Freddy got the knee injury and the groin to a point where it's like, you know, if that's hindering him and he's playing through pain, but I can't put none of that on him because he still was, well, he was 8 of 22, 5 of 14, 24 points, 9 assists, 3 rebounds. You was missing OG, who was a big catalyst for this team. I talked about that earlier. Siakam gave you 14. He apparently got like this stomach bug or whatever going on with him. Gary Trent gave you 9. I don't think nothing's wrong with him. Barnes gave you 6, 3 of 5. Precious gave you 21 off the bench tonight, so that's positive. Boucher gave you 3. Thaddeus Young gave you 10. I gotta be honest, guys. I'm dumbfounded on what's happened with the Raptors. Now they got the Nets coming up next. The Nets next. I think that's Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday. Which is going to be also a very telling game, depending on KD's status. But I expect them to play well against the Nets. I do. I feel like they're going to respond. I'm not ready to throw in the towel or nothing on the Raptors. I still think they're a very dangerous team. They just getting off the slow starts. Coming out the All-Star break, they don't look the same. It's the energy. Maybe it's the energy. Maybe it's just got to find maybe they need a couple, real quick to like wake them up. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get back right. All right, we got smacked around for a couple games. Let's get back in the fight. Let's go back to playing. Let's have some pride and go back to playing Raptors basketball. Now for the Atlanta Hawks, I mean, what the hell can I say, man? They was literally getting anything they wanted. Trae Young, 17 of 24, 1 of 4 from 3, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 11 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block, 41 points. And that was probably the easiest 41 points of his career. I didn't even realize he had 41. Like, it was just, they was coming so easy. It didn't feel like he had 1 or 2 moments in his game, but it wasn't one of those, Trae Young, it was just like, no, there's more. Like, he got what he wanted. He dominated. Horton gave you 14 tonight. Hunter gave you 14 tonight. I guess they call him Big O. Big O gave you 17 tonight. Bogey, he gave you 14 tonight. The Raptors gave them anything they wanted. The defense to me is so upsetting. If you're a Raptors fan, especially because you're like, that's not what we've been seeing. That's not what we've been seeing. The Raptors actually, and so for me, I was thinking like, you know what, the Raptors cannot get off to a slow start. Right, because getting out to a slow start is kind of what they dig themselves in these holes, and they can't get out. They didn't come out to a slow start. They 37 points in the first quarter. They came out damn near how you can get in the first quarter. Then in the second quarter they gave you 21, and in the third quarter they gave you 16. You got to get more than that. You got to get more than that from your offense. I mean, that to me, man, I just it's like they just went to sleep. It's like they got going, they got a lead, and they just I don't know. But you got to give credit to the Hawks. The Hawks came in tonight. They was at home, so the Raptors came into Atlanta actually. But you know they was rocking. They were just that offense was humming. The Hawks, and we know with the Hawks and Trae Young, and they didn't even have Collins tonight, so that's another upgrade for them. They know that their offense got the ability to get going and get it going with the best of them. So, you know, they're a team that you can never count out of a game because they can shoot themselves right back into any game. But tonight, they just looked like the better team on the floor. And that's surprising. That was surprising. I'm still in shock. And let's not take none away from the Hawks. I'm shocked by the lack of just effort from the Raptors. To me, that's not their style of basketball. I will say I want Scotty Barnes, and especially nights like this, you got to be. Now he did get in some foul trouble, so got to admit, got to give him that. He got some foul trouble early, and I don't think he was able to like really get going after that. But Scotty Barnes, you got to be more aggressive, especially when you see your team. To me, Scotty Barnes is such a team player, so he'll do anything just for the team. But sometimes the team needs you. Hey, go make something happen. We need you to make something happen, and I felt like only taking 5 shots tonight just wasn't gonna get it for him. You need more than that. Siakam got to give you more than 14. You now Siakam, Steady Freddie. I'm looking at those two guys like the linchpin. Those two guys gotta be the leaders in that locker room and be like, hey, all right, this some bull crap. This some bull crap we did last night. And that's what I expect them to come out in this game and be like, all right, that was a facade. What the hell that was? This is who we are. And you didn't get that. So 2 flat back-to-back games. You're looking at the Nets game, which our lives will get the Nets. You're looking at that Nets game, and you're expecting to see an all-out effort, all-out drive. You're expecting to see one of the most energetic teams in the NBA come in the next game against the Knicks. Excuse me, throat got a little dry. And that's from everybody. I look at the Toronto Raptors as a very prideful team. I see them bouncing back with the right energy, playing 48 minutes of good basketball, showing relentless effort and hustle, and playing Toronto style of basketball. I don't know if they still on the All-Star break. Hey, Toronto, the All-Star break is over. I'll come back to the NBA. I'll come back to the season now. Thank you, and we appreciate it. But with that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And until next time, man, you guys be great.